What's up, y'all? Welcome back to an episode of a Better Understanding. Today, we have somebody special.
You're special.
She was on a commercial for Target, Snipes, Advil, and actually she was on a documentary, Breaking on the One, and Rising Up Roots video, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome y'all, Trinity, Nikki.
Take two.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that? Was that you?
That was me. How'd you know? I did that recording for you, remember?
So how are you, Nikki?
I'm doing amazing. I feel really blessed. I just flew in last night from teaching at my best friend's camp. Oh, my butt is vibrating. Pause.
Oh, wow.
What the? Get out of here. Maybe I shouldn't have that near me. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I just flew in from teaching hip hop and breaking at this camp called Flip Fest. And I do it for my best friend, my breakdance partner, Integrity, and my best friend of, you already know, it's been, 25 years with me and her. So whenever she's just like, hey, come through, do this, I'm like, yeah. Exactly. So it was a good time, and that's why I lost my voice, because I was over there, yelling at some kids. No, I'm kidding. Just encouraging them. That's what I was doing. And now I am here.
Now you're here. I'm glad Nikki could make it. We tried for a while, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're here. I didn't even think, I was like, and you said you lost your voice too.
I did.
So
I
was
had
like,
some tea. It helped out a little bit.
And I think I told you, I was like, you don't have to do the episode.
I was like, what? For you? Of
and
course.
I was telling you could change your voice. Hold on. Watch this.
You're going to mess with my audio?
Watch this.
Okay.
Hey, yo. Oh, whoa. Ah.
Okay.
That's what you meant?
Alright. Let me switch it back.
Oh, I like that one.
All right, that's it.
Whoa.
But anyways, how you been?
I've been busy doing everything that I love. And I thought this summer I would have a vacation or some time off. I did not, but I actually have no regrets. Summer did feel like a blink of an eye, but I'm very proud of it, because everything we do today changes our tomorrow. So, when you gave me that call, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so tired, I'm exhausted. But then I'm like, for you though,
I know, I appreciate it.
Even if I was up for 24 hours and you're like, yo, come through, I would do that for you.
So even if I said the pod was at 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yo, you would have came?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would have gotten a driver so I can
right
drink.
off the plane.
Drink to stay up.
Oh, so did you have some tea on the way here, right?
I did have some tea. I really wanted a hot toddy,
A hot toddy?
Yes.
What's that?
A hot toddy is whiskey, tea, and some honey.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's like an old school remedy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
But I have a breathalyzer in my car right now, unfortunately.
Oh, do you?
So, yeah.
Yo, when you told me that, I thought you were being sarcastic.
Right? I've never been in trouble. And then it happens. Of course, it's Cinco de Mayo. And I'm literally coming from work. Actually, I was coming from painting my sister's house. I had one glass of wine. But it was right there on Route 7.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I was totally on my phone real quick. And it took a second just to put my phone on the stand. And then in that moment, it went zoop, like that.
Oh,
and then
wow.
when I did do that, my tire hit the curb. And it got flat instantly because I already needed new tires. So I pulled over. I was already on the phone with the insurance, waiting for a tow.
Yeah.
And then the cops pulled up. And I'm like, well, how long ago did y'all see that? Or are you guys just over here messing with me? So.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. But my mugshot ended up going viral.
Oh, did it?
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Because the whole thing to me, I was like, yo, this is so funny. I'm literally about to be 40 years old. I've never been in trouble before. I'm not going to say that, I haven't had any close.
I felt like you did, but okay.
What? All right. Shh.
Okay, yeah.
Not by the police. I mean, I've never been caught, okay? But in this moment,
on
I'm sitting
paper.
there. Yes.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
On paper. So I was in the police station, and I had them cracking up. I was just making mad jokes because I couldn't believe I was there. And then I was like, should I smile? Or, should I make a crazy face? Like, what should I do? I've never been in this
So what'd you do?
situation. I just smiled. Like I was actually, hold on. I was doing something like crossing my eyes.
No.
I was like, and then right when I took the laugh after it, my smile was still there. And like one eye was like doing something crazy.
But you did it on purpose.
I did. But they caught the end of the picture, thank God, because I didn't know it was going to like be on the news. It was on the news.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, you guys got nothing else to talk about?
So you could find this online now?
You can find it online now, and
wow.
the things that were being said about me were hilarious. I'm a funny person. I do not get bothered by people like, talking shit or whatever. That doesn't bother me. Some people were like, oh, she's a terrible person. I'm like, oh my God, you guys have time to get up there and judge someone's whole life. And then someone's like, she looks like she's still partying. Someone's like, set my boo free. I'll save her.
Oh, wow.
They're like, who's her dentist? We're going to go to her. Like,
Oh, this
it just
went
kept
viral.
They just kept talking and talking about it.
Oh, that's
I guess
crazy.
not that viral because you didn't see it, but
Nah,
I
I
didn't
didn't see it.
exploit it. I'm not telling. Maybe we shouldn't even say any of this.
I know.
But the best meme, though, was me. They were like, how do you know if she's the one? And then you see me in the car, and it's my mugshot cut out with like 2 guns hanging out the window.
Oh, that's funny. Nah, I never seen that.
Yo,
I would laugh seeing that.
I was so,
At least you can laugh
yeah.
at that. Some people, they take it. They get so sensitive about things like that.
They sure do. Not me. Some people were hitting me up like, are you okay? Do you see this? And I'm in tears cracking up. Like, because I
That's
was there. I
crazy.
knew what happened. You know what I mean? But everyone's mugshots pretty much are very serious. But for some reason, I just couldn't take any of this serious. I just
wow.
had the biggest smile, and they're like, she doesn't give a fuck. I was like, why would you say that? Just because I'm smiling? All right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, anyways.
Oh, I like your outfit, by the way.
Oh, thank
That's
you
fire.
very much. I kind of came in like this. I fell asleep like this, and I woke up like this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I brushed my teeth.
I can't believe. I don't know if you're just saying it just to say it, but.
No, I'm actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Straight from the airport to my homeboy that I've known for, I don't even know.
A long time, right?
So long. You were in high school. Were you a freshman? I think you were a freshman when I first.
But you went to Abatech, right?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
But it was our dance.
You were known for the girl with the purple hair.
Was it purple? I thought it was pink. It was pink.
It was pink. Oh, you know the button.
Yeah, you know when
I
you
clicked
was,
the wrong button.
when you were
Yeah,
looking
it was
for
pink.
things.
You're right.
No, that's all right. It's been a long time.
How was the breaking scene?
Boring. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
How is it now? Like, I haven't been in that scene, and you're hosting events, which is so cool. Like, I feel like you should be interviewing me right now, because I feel like it's so
Stop.
easy. Like your energy that you bring, I feel like you should be interviewing me.
Oh, thank you so much. But honestly, even outside of being on the mic or in front of camera, every time I've been around you and in your presence, it literally felt like a show. So
Oh, have
you're,
it?
yeah, you're doing the right thing.
I wasn't as loud.
No, but
Yeah.
I can hear you loud and clear. You be having me dying. But yeah, it's been such a beautiful honor and blessing to be hosting Red Bull.
Yeah.
I didn't do it this year, and I think I have a funny story why, but I don't know if I want to throw my tea out there.
What's your tea?
Wait, but let me let the story build up.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
nothing bad. I loved working for Red Bull. I did a Snipes event as well. And I think Red Bull's been like 4 years in a row. But
Okay.
outside of that, back in the days when we used to throw our own events,
Oh, yeah.
I was hosting those, and I went to school for television and broadcasting, and I just always loved, naturally just getting the crowd hype and making everyone enjoy something that I loved so much. When we used to watch the events, we'd be on the side cracking up, talking junk.
Oh, yeah.
We was hosting all along. You know that, right? Now we just got a mic doing the same
But
thing.
we were just talking shit.
I know. See, we need something like that. We need a day where we could just throw on a video and talk all the shit.
And
Because
just
one
talk
thing I
shit,
learned through the times that have passed, one thing I've learned is that, like, when I first was hosting back in the days, I was able to talk all the shit I want. Because when we were growing up and we were battling, if we crashed, somebody would, like, call us out and be
Call
like,
us
oh,
out.
look at she crashed
So
again.
wait, what happens
Get
now?
up. Oh, my gosh. People are so sensitive. They think that I'm putting them down. But I'm like,
Wait,
you put
the-
yourself down because you crashed. Like, what does
Is
that
the world really that soft?
It's soft.
Or it became, yeah.
Well, I think maybe in the past it was, but people couldn't vocalize it because they felt scared to do that.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I just feel like our generation, we were just tougher. Like if somebody told me I was crashing in a battle, it would amp me up. It would redeem me. It would pull like the best out of me. And
Yeah.
just somebody calling out what I did doesn't make me feel less than, it's just like, oh, they're right. Let me fix that. But you do that now
What
and
happens?
you're gonna catch some,
Oh, I didn't know
well,
that.
I was doing a Snipes event and I didn't even realize it. And I watched my tape back. I watched and tried to see like, okay, I'm constantly growing and trying to change with the times. Like, okay, was I really mean here? Was I this? Was I that? But like when I'm doing an event, I need people to tell me right away off the bat, is this a unfiltered event? You say that to me, you're gonna get the rawest and realest me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what was kind of said to me for that particular event. So I was like, all right, bet everyone's getting the heat. And
Yeah.
the same person I was giving like mad
You
love
would
to.
you would think like if you're hosting, like everything goes, right? If you're the host.
Yeah, but
But I never thought about I never thought about like there's certain things you can't say.
yeah, I know. Like if I see a lot of kids in the room, I'm definitely gonna censor it a little bit, But other than that, for the dancers, but I did learn a valuable lesson through that, because we're not only making sure we engage with the crowd and get people hyped up, but we're also trying to definitely make the dancers be at their best performance. And I think that's
Yeah.
where I kind of was just like, but then people like us that are sitting on the side, they're cracking up and they're like, yo, you're hilarious. So you got to, through the years, I found a healthy balance on talking shit without being disrespectful or what people would think is disrespectful, and just entertaining from the children to the OGs to the people that are battling to the angry people to the sensitive people. And I feel like I finally got that. But that was just through experience. I know that probably had nothing to do with the question, but it's just that's how the scene's changed as far as from a hosting perspective. But from a dance perspective, breaking is kind of losing their fire. Not breaking, but the spectators. They're all going with the all styles.
Yeah.
Those events are popping.
I believe
the
that.
energy is insane.
The last event I went to, the All Styles, I thought
Yes.
that was dope. Yeah.
Right?
And remember when I seen you, I was like, oh, it was cool to like see you. We haven't seen each other in so
Yeah.
long. And I was telling you my idea of like, oh, I'm gonna try to start a podcast. But everybody says that.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I'm so down. And I was like, and, everybody said they're down until it happens.
Yeah.
So when you were actually busy, so I can't blame you for being busy. But yeah, I was like, oh, she's gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
I showed up, of course.
And this was our earliest interview.
Oh, really? How
Yeah.
you feeling?
Oh, I feel good.
All right. I'm feeling still a little loopy from the airplane, but yeah. But I think breaking is missing the soul. Like not everyone has it. Everyone's going after that, that title. Back then we didn't have a title. It was just about going out there being everything that we could be. I'm not doing an army tag, by the way.
What do you think about what was going on the Olympics? How they're taking it out, and it was there for that amount of time, just this year, and then now it's gone.
Yeah, they actually said that they weren't going to do it from the moment they were doing it.
I think it's pretty
They
cool
said
that
they
it
weren't
even
gonna do
went
it.
through, like the first, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was amazing. I just felt like the journey to get to the Olympics sucked because there was so many talented people out there that weren't able to, get the points to get there because they come from less fortunate companies. That
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
from less, from poverty. Like this dance is hip hop, it's culture. It comes from all aspects of life. But for those people that were really, really dope. I mean, there was a lot of amazing dancers on the Olympics, don't get me wrong, except for one. But
Who's the one?
I don't know. So anyways.
I hope it wasn't the Bgirl that went viral. Right? Right?
she
People are saying she kind of ruined like the Olympics. They're like, how'd she get in there and stuff? I get they have a point. Like, how'd she even get in the Olympics?
watching it that day, and being there live, watching it that day. I was like,
Oh, you were actually there.
no. I was hosting Red Bull, so
Okay.
I couldn't make it. I was on the news that morning. I think Pix 11, and we were talking about it. And then I remember running back to my homegirl Violetta's spot. And I'm
Yeah.
like watching it with her. I have a bottle of champagne. I'm so amped up. And then I see this one girl, and I'm not knocking her.
I
like
said the same
in
thing.
general, I'm not knocking her at all. But there's a caliber for this type of elite,
Like the
type
people,
of
yeah.
the best of the best. And I feel like she was still on her journey and to whatever she was creating, and it was just too premature for her. But I without trying, I'm just keep it real.
Yeah.
Like I thought she was in there. I'm like, wow, they really don't want us in the Olympics anymore. This person is in there. They're trying to like mock it.
Yeah.
I really thought they threw her in there to like mock the culture.
Yeah, it went to
and
a
mock.
point where people were like, I could have made the Olympics.
I hate that now. That
That's
really
what they
hurts
say
because
now.
there were so many people.
Because the things she was doing, they were like, oh, I could have did this the whole time. I could have been in the Olympics.
But you know what? It's not her fault either.
I was going to
But-
say, it's not her fault. It's how'd she get in there?
Well, basically, people had all these rumors and conspiracies, but it wasn't really organized. Like get into the Olympics.
Yeah.
It didn't have like a solid way for different countries. Other countries didn't. There were certain different steps that people got there, and like I said, people had to make their way to these qualifiers to get these points to even get into the Olympics. So a lot of people couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So like at that time, she was the one that was able to fly herself out and go to all these different places, and you just gain points, like that kind of thing. But I don't know. I try to put myself in her shoes, and I said, what if I was her and they said I got into the Olympics? What would I do? You know what I would do?
The same thing? Or
Hell no.
give it to somebody else?
I'll give it to somebody else. I would sit there and see we knew who was getting into it. And I'm like, wow. And the organization of things.
Yeah.
I would have literally thought bigger than myself in that moment and said, this person, even if I went and battled and I'm like, wow, okay, like it's me. You can clearly see the other competition out there. I personally would have handed it off to somebody else. I don't even know if that was allowed.
Yeah.
Or so I can't really say that either.
I feel bad because she was like a teacher or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it seems
hip-hop
like
teacher, I think.
I see the interviews. She seems like such like a kind soul. You feel so
Right.
bad. And now she's getting bullied, but who do you blame? I feel like the people that let her in kind of that made it a
Yeah.
joke, right?
Yeah.
It was like the laughing joke
Yeah.
because of what happened, yeah.
Yeah, but then it also like I think the thing that hurts me the most is like when I do go around and I'm like, oh, they're like breaking was in the Olympics, and the only thing they watched was
That
her.
yeah.
And yes, it highlighted it. It made people want to look at breaking, but it's like once again we are being mocked.
Yeah.
And I hated that. And I don't hate her. I'm just gonna repeat that. I have nothing against her. I watched some other battles she did, and she actually did better at other events than being on that stage. And I can only imagine how nervous she was because she probably didn't have all the experience, But,
yeah, I'm looking back like the video she did, and then she did the little what was that, cat?
Those are other people's moves, but she did
Oh,
it
is
better. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
I feel bad because the people that were on the show, like half of them, right? That's on the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say much love to her, and I really hope that she's been able to get past that. And at the end of the day, it's not her fault,
Yeah.
And I think what made me more mad about it all is just everybody else. Like some of our hip hop pioneers, like really dope people. Dr. Dre, he was one of them, and he came out and he's like, I'm disappointed in hip hop. In the breaking in the Olympics. I'm like, and I had to get up there, and I don't really do this, but I'm like, oh, why? Because you watched it like everyone else and you saw Australia. Like you didn't look at all the other amazing talent up there.
Yeah.
I also wish that.
The media, I feel like the media pushes that.
But that's what I
The
mean.
bad stuff.
Yeah, they push the bad stuff, and it really sucks. But there's always a blessing with it all.
I thought it was dope though. I was watching it and
Meaning Australia, but
yeah, I was watching it at work. I just had it playing. Everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm watching a video at work, and I watched the guys battle, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Even the girls too. And
it was long.
The only thing that everybody said was her, the same thing. Like, that's what I talked about. I was like, you didn't watch anything else? But like you said, people only spreading the bad stuff. I'm like, yo, the battles were fire. Like, right?
Yeah.
I thought everything was fire, and then when I seen those clips, those kept resurfacing online.
Yeah. But hopefully, you know, like everything else, it'll be up here, then it'll fade out eventually. And then from the eventual fade out, then people can kind of go back and see that the Olympics were amazing. But I feel like everything happens for a reason. And um, I'm kind of on the fence about breaking even being in the Olympics. I thought it was a beautiful journey, a beautiful opportunity, a beautiful thing for someone from our generation. You know, we did it not to get paid or anything. We did it because the art and the love of it. I just wish we can find a healthy balance of keeping the soul with the competition, because it just, I don't know. But I'm really proud of where break-ins come.
Oh yeah.
I just want to like kind of end on this note. I'm so grateful for where it has come to, and with the all styles coming out and that amping up, I think it's gonna help bring the fire back into the breaking, so that, you know. But we're trying to figure that part out, and how you know, we can
That'd
make
be
the people
dope, yeah.
around us feel the same energy that we feel when we're dancing. But that's just up to the dancer. The dancers got to stop worrying about what they're gonna do on that floor. You know, they need to really just let their body move to the music and just allow their soul to take control. Because when you do that, that's an energy that happens through you in the crowd, period. Versus just doing a bunch of moves. You know, the energy only reciprocates when you're actually exerting energy in that higher frequency. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So I think that's what the scene needs. Other than that, you know, I've been judging battles. You know, kid battles have been very challenging. These
Yeah.
kids are incredible, and the next generation.
You
That's
feel like
coming
they're
out,
just worried about like moves now, right?
Yep, like KBL with like Kid Glide. He
Okay.
has a lot of students, and like New York, they have a lot of students that are coming up that are absolutely incredible. Like looking at skipping over what's happening now with breaking, the kids generation, they are so dope. They got the soul. They have the dance. It's
Because
like
that wasn't back then.
Yeah,
It was kids doing moves. It wasn't. Yeah, I see it now.
I'm
once in a
grateful.
while I go on YouTube and
yeah. Shout out to the mentors that are actually, you know, passing it along. So I feel like all these things needed to happen so that we can, you know, harness that newer generation that's coming in with the youth. So I'm excited for that part of break-in for sure.
yeah. No, I think it's dope. I see all the time because you're good with kids. You teach kids. I seen that you were in Ghana.
Yes.
What was that all about? If you want to explain.
Oh yeah. It was in Ghana. It was this little village 3 hours outside of where did I fly into? What's their cap? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember.
Continue though.
It was a little town in Gobonanza, and the studio that I work for, they built a village out there. So I was in Gobonanza, which is this 3 hours outside of Accra, which is, you know, where I flew into. And I was like going through the village, like the woods. I was like, where are we going? And there was like nothing
you were
around,
like in
but
the
like
slums.
I was like in.
Oh wow.
And it was a beautiful sight and very different. And we pull up into this big gate, and it was Unity Village.
Was it like scary?
Not at all. It was beautiful. So, I mean, there was people guarding the gate with some, you know, machetes and some AK-47s. So the studio that I've been, that I started my dance program at, has been 25 years. Isaac, he had one of the owners of the studio built a village out there for people from from the U.S. can go over there and study abroad, like different colleges and stuff like that, and, you know, just do some cultural exchange stuff. So I went there and we launched off the start of it. And
Oh, that's so dope. Yeah.
yeah, we had a fundraiser here in Ridgefield, Connecticut, our Nutcracker, so that all the money would go to the kids to help with their arts program. So they sent like mics like this, laptops, screens, computers, and things like that, so that the children can really, you know, express themselves through art and video, which was really cool for them to have. And so I went out there and I taught some breaking, and the kids were really special because usually
I know
when you
it
go
was
out
cool
there,
because watching the videos, I seen the kids' faces.
Yeah,
You could see that, right?
yeah, and they're so happy there. Like, in my head, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm going into. But those kids at that
To show
school
like you really
were
don't
so
need
happy.
much to be happy, right?
They didn't even know what they need. The thing is, because nothing's being, shoved down them where they're like, oh, you need to have this. You need something that they have is joy, happiness. And it was so infectious. And I was so grateful for everything that I have. And you kind of just come back and you look at this world differently in a way. I've always been grateful for everything because of everything I've been through. But seeing, just coming out here and seeing so many ungrateful people, and you're just like, oh my gosh, and these kids have nothing.
Yeah.
I gave my sneakers to one of the girls there because she
so
kept
cool.
looking at them. And she's like, I really like your shoes, And for something in my heart was just like, you can have them. So right after I finished teaching her, I had it. And but they were just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful group of souls. Super grateful for anything that came, but their musicality is insane. I was like, what am I going to teach them? You see how they be dancing in those videos?
Yeah.
I felt so but the breaking was really dope to teach them. They actually got the up rock battle real quick. I was like, what?
Oh, that's cool.
I felt like they knew the art. It was within them. So yeah, I taught them breaking, and
It's crazy because you feel like when I seen the videos, I was like, oh, she's like a celebrity, but not even celebrity. You were there,
a god
but
star.
and it felt like you learned a lot from them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I did. I learned, I was just kind of reminded to continue to be grateful because I know like people like us, we're always aspiring to do more and more because our type of upbringing, we want to do more for our family. We want to have more for our family than what we've had. But I wouldn't change my, growing up and the way I grew up for anything. But it was just a nice reminder to kind of just be in the moment and just be grateful for what I'm seeing right in front of my eyes. Those beautiful kids, and they just taught me to be happy through all circumstances, which I already done. But having that reminder was like, anytime I go to that place inside my head, I close my eyes and I think of Ghana.
Yeah.
And then,
it almost makes you feel like whole, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And that, to continue to live life bigger than ourselves.
That's true.
That's so important. And that everything we do is not for us. It's not what happens to us. It's what happens through us. So,
yeah.
Oh, I'm about to cry because it's like, I don't know how to put it into words. I think everyone should experience going somewhere outside of themselves. And I mean, you'll be speechless as well, and your world will never be the same.
Nah, that sounds so dope. Like, a part of my podcast is like to serve to people.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you did was like so great. Like stuff like that. Like you don't come across people like that all the time. And yeah, I'm honored to say that I know you. And yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I hope I was able to describe it because every time someone asks me about Ghana, I get emotional. I don't even know where to start. But it's beautiful. And they're teaching people in their village how to like grow their own food, like the agriculture. And so the eco village has been a nice spot. We had a hotel like right in there. I mean, it's really beautiful. I can send you some footage of it. But this program is offered to anybody. Like if you wanted to go down there and you wanted to do an exchange, say you would bring this stuff there and you would set up and do that with them, we can create that space for you so that you can do it.
Oh, we about to take a flight now.
Honestly, though.
Nah, that's dope.
So if you want to do that, let me know and we'll get you out there.
Nah, that's dope.
That'd be crazy.
I feel like serving the people is always so cool, but like for kids, that's just a higher level, right?
That's why you're the best dad.
Nah, I know you feel that same way though.
Yeah.
Serving for people.
Yep.
But I wanted to go back into dancing.
Yeah.
How you were talking about dancing. I remember one time, I don't know if you remember this. I think we were in like Virginia or something. And
5 Deadly Cities?
Oh,
was it that? No, was it that one?
Am I wrong?
No, was it the car show one?
It wasn't the car show.
All right, keep going.
You kind of remember what it is?
I remember. Keep going.
Okay. You were about to go into battle, and you looked nervous or something. And I remember I came up to you. I was like, Nicole. I said, it's okay. Like you don't have to go like trying to hit the beat. I said, just beat a beat. Like, let the beat take you.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, and I remember you
remember
went
that.
so in, and then you came back to me like, I really needed,
Oh
I
my
needed
God.
that.
Sorry that you're bringing back oh, my leg is numb.
Yeah.
You're bringing back a moment that I literally, I think I was wearing pink.
Cause I remember
wearing
looking
a
at your
pink
face, you were nervous. And I remember
Super nervous.
you were about the battle, and then I gave you that speech, and you like
I don't
went.
think I've ever been the same since you given me that. And the reason why I'm feeling like this right now is because, like, you know, when somebody can resurface a moment and then it hits you and you're like, I'm seeing that exact moment inside of my head right now when you told me that. Ever since that day, I was never the same.
Cause I think you were like in the finals or something, right?
Yeah.
And you were so nervous. I remember I was like looking at you like, oh shoot.
Yeah, because usually I'm silly and I'm like, yeah, let's smoke somebody.
Like,
but
it's
this
whatever.
time I
Yeah,
was. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember that so much. I want to thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, because that moment is literally what I teach the kids now. Like, if you don't know what to do, just let the music take control. You know. But that sounds cliche in the sense.
I know.
But when you've lived that life before we had other people telling us anything, it was just between us, and we're living in that space. I'll never forget that, and that's how I move now. Like, if I don't even know what to do, I'm just like, all right, oh, I got this beat. I just let it take control.
And half the time I feel like it comes out better when you're trying to go with the flow, go with the music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because when you're trying to write down sets, people don't do that no more, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do? Mm-hmm. But you used to write down sets. You're trying to dance to the music. Now you're just let the music take you.
Yeah.
And that's like all styles, right? All styles is like the music taking you.
Yeah. And that's why that energy shift is there, because it's really on that level. Unless somebody lucked out and had a song that they choreographed to already.
Yeah.
Which you could tell too. So you got to find a nice balance, because I'm training again.
Are
I'm
you?
about to enter. I'm doing a comeback.
And you just came back from a injury, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't fix it.
I'm saying you got, yeah.
Yeah.
You could explain it if you want to.
Oh, yeah. Well, the first thing that stopped me competitively from battling in 2013 is when I fractured my lumbar. And every time I thought I was getting stronger, I just would rush back into it and then re-injure it every time, to the point where I just had I had to reinvent myself. And that was such a hard thing to do. Like, I finally just got over saying, you know what, fuck it. Here I am. I'm reinventing myself, and it is what it is. Because as you get older, your body just does not cooperate with you.
No, yeah.
It does not. Like, I can sneeze, but I'm looking this way and I get a stiff neck. It's like, Are you kidding me? But you best believe I still got all my moves. It's just the recovery time, takes longer, and it takes a little bit more effort.
Yeah.
And I can't bend the same way. So, I kept re-injuring my back. So I was like, you know what? Now my back is good. So I started training again, and then I broke my elbow. And then I was supposed to have surgery, but I did not get the surgery. And then that's when I was like, okay, it's just time to like reinvent myself.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna do, my power moves and my tricks and freezes, but just not in a stack form where I'm just dropping and doing stuff. I can't do it on beat. I have to pre-plan what I'm going to do. And that's why I haven't entered battles, because I let the music take control, and I will hurt myself if I battle.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to go off. So now I kind of got to be a little bit more set, but not when I'm rocking to the beat. Just once I hit the floor, if I'm trying a trick or something.
So if you were to make a comeback, like, is that going to be a surprise? Like, you're just going to sign up for an event?
Well, we told a couple of people. So me and Integrity are my tag team, partner.
Like, without telling people, y'all just signing up?
We're just going.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep. We told a couple
I
of
think
people.
y'all still got it.
Oh, we still got it. Because we got that energy. We got that fire. We have that rawness that's missing. And not in every scene, but, just lately.
Not even that. Like, y'all bring, like, the energy, like, to the crowd. Like,
yeah,
hype the event.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, we're not knocking the people that are joining battles now, but
yeah, no, we're not knocking them. It's just like we're talking overall. So the people that do bring that energy shouldn't even feel a type of way, and the people that don't bring that energy should feel a type of way, because they need to allow, hip hop, real hip hop, to do what it's supposed to do. and it's to move through you, and it will show you the way. But we're signing up for freestyle session
No.
2 verse 2. And you know what's
Where's
crazy
it at?
too? They're putting us in a category now.
Wait, it's still in...
The 40 and up battle. Shut up.
Oh, wow.
I know, but we're doing it.
Oh, like it's happening.
It's happening. Yeah. It's
So
happening.
freestyle session's still in Cali, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been there, but
You should go this year.
should I?
Yes.
Since you are battling.
Yes.
When is it?
November. Like
That's not too
12
far.
and 13 or 14, 15. I'll send you a flyer, but oh man, it's going to be epic. I mean, it's freestyle session. These are the tapes we like grew up on watching,
Yeah.
you know? Like, why wouldn't you go? This will be my 3rd one, but this will be technically the first one I'm entering. And the first one I've ever been to, I was like 16. I was a teenager.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I always thought like if I went to freestyle session that I would like be in the battles
Yeah.
or joining the competition. That just feels like just being there. But no, that'd be dope too. Like even watching that, I think is pretty cool.
Well, maybe you should start training and enter.
Oh no, it's not gonna work.
Why'd you stop breaking?
It was a lot of reasons. I don't know. I kind of just grew away from it to be honest.
Yeah.
And then my brother got locked up, and I felt like I wasn't dancing with nobody. But I don't know. I have all the excuses why I didn't.
Yeah, but they're not excuses. They're all part of the reason.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's just
it's almost like you always had somebody that you could dance with all the time, and then it just went away, and
yeah.
I just stopped.
It was huge.
It was.
Your brother was my greatest mentor.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He like you could still see and watch back the videos when we would travel and battle. He'll be right there in my corner. You'll see him whispering to me, telling me what moves to do.
Yeah.
He guided me. Well, him and my brother, but your brother brought me to the event. I would go to the event and he'll be like, "You're entering this battle. You're doing this battle," and then he knew all my moves. So if I was battling and the other girl went, he taught me everything about strategy. Everything I needed to know, like the things I couldn't see because I'm in the heat of the battle. And then when I'm waiting to go again, he'll be whispering in my ear, like, "Yo, throw this move, do that." Even if it's things I haven't even done,
Yeah.
but he knew I was capable of doing it, he would tell me what to do. So like I'm gonna send you that clip because you'll see him like talking to me, and then I'll do what he does. I look back at him and we do one of these. Oh, I miss him.
Moments.
I miss
Yeah.
him so much. Like, I mean, we could talk for hours when it comes to like that stuff and history. I mean, I love this already because
Yeah.
it
It's
makes
crazy.
sense.
Like,
yeah,
that's why I wanted to like bring you into. I wanted to kind of bring people that we grew up with, and like even dancing in your basement, dancing in my attic.
oh my gosh,
But like, yeah, we go so far back where we were just dancing, just to dance, and then we had a group of people, and then it got as far as like showcasing. Like we started
Yeah.
joining battles. And
yep.
it's so cool just to see that how far you are now too.
That's something that we all started together. You know how it carried each of us through life, and I know being a dancer that you were, it definitely filtered over into the next part of your life.
Yeah.
It gave you a confidence. I mean, you weren't like not confident, but you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
it made you feel like, honestly, it makes me feel like I have a superpower. And, I'm sure it did that for you too, even if you
Yeah.
didn't stick to it.
It's funny, like to go back, Vista kind of used to kind of force us to break. And then after we started breaking, he was like,
I just registered that.
so we were breaking around, like me, my little brother, we were breaking, and he was like, y'all need the top, especially me. It's like, David, you need the top rock.
You
Like,
need to
you can't just
dance."
go to the floor. And I used to like, fuck, I hate this guy.
Oh my God.
But at the end of the day, like I ended up liking dancing more than I went to the floor, right?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. You can still rock.
I don't think so.
Yes, you can. It's in your soul. When's the last time you threw on some music and just started rocking?
Oh, you want to hear something funny?
Go.
Oh, we were in. I just came back from vacation. I was in Florida with a group of friends, and some kids were like, "Yo, Dave, start breaking again." So they were putting on freestyle music.
Oh,
I started
yes.
doing moves. I think I like hurt myself because I thought your brain tells you I could do this. I
You
remember
got
how
muscle
to.
memory.
Yeah, I was like, I could catch moves like this.
What did you try?
It didn't work out. Air chair. 6-step was okay, but
Air
anything.
Chair? Air chair is gonna hurt if you haven't done it.
I
That's
know.
like, oh my.
Handstand and land on my
that's
back.
fine.
Yeah, that's bad. No, handstands. I feel like
Oh,
I'm not as bad. I can still do handstands.
did you land on your back?
That one time, I think I had alcohol in my system. That's why.
Oh my goodness
That's why.
gracious.
But if it wasn't for the alcohol, I would not be doing that.
So, okay,
Right?
you
Yeah.
would be doing that, but you wouldn't try air chair or a handstand.
I do all of it.
Hey, listen, it's as simple as like once we finish this, you getting up and just top rocking a little bit. It's so good for your soul. You'll feel so good, so good. When we were at camp yesterday, it's in the middle of nowhere, and me and Integrity, we put on some music to rock to, and the moon was out, and we're like in the middle of the woods, and we just start dancing. Like at the same time, and then ciphering and exchanging and hyping each other up. And it literally felt like me just telling the story feels like a dream because
Yeah, it
that's
does.
how magical
I could like
it
picture y'all
was.
dancing, no shoes on, yeah, grounded, right?
Well, we
It
had
just-
shoes on.
Yeah, shoes on, but yeah, just seeing the moon, yeah.
Yeah, the moon, and it was so magical. And whenever you have a moment, or if anyone ever has a moment, dancing really does magical
You
things.
said this was in the woods?
Mhm.
When I think of the woods now, I always think of bears. I tell my wife all the time, like,
Oh my,
yeah,
that's too funny.
I don't know why.
Why do you think of bears?
Somebody told me, you know how you watched Jaws before, right?
Yeah.
Making sure. But the same way you watched Jaws and you were scared to go in the water.
Yes.
Somebody told me to watch Backcountry. They said it's the same thing, but in the woods. You watch Backcountry?
No.
So Backcountry's based on two couples. They go in the woods, and then he proposes. He proposes to her, but things go wrong because they're inside like a bear. What is it called? They were trespassing, but he wanted to propose at a certain point,
Yeah.
a hill, and yeah, it was bad.
Well,
the bear, the way
keyword-
he tortured them, it was so like,
The
yeah, you gotta
bear
watch it.
Tortured them
Bad,
Oh, so bad you won't go in the woods.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's not funny. But
Yeah.
keyword in this sentence is trespassing.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Did you guys trespass?
Nope.
Oh.
We were in a nice gated community.
That's
area
weird
in the
coming from
woods,
you. I'm pretty sure a couple of times I like hung out with you,
And I always trespass.
and we're always trespassing.
Yeah, but not in the woods.
Especially
Actually,
you.
Maybe.
Oh wow.
All right, I trespass. I go into anything that says do not enter. I enter. I get it. But now I still do that, except not in the woods.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I used to in the woods, but not anymore. And I was just talking to somebody like, back in the days I was so fearless. But now I'm like, you think about these things. Like even walking through the camp that time, it was mad dark, but everyone's walking. And I'm like, yo, what if a bear comes out? Like, no
Yeah,
one
that's
cares.
me.
I just keep looking at the ground and I looked up real quick and I'm like, oh my God. You could hear snakes, you hear all this stuff. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, whatever. But I'm like, okay, we're in a gated community, but there's still a possibility of that happening. So, but it's nice to finally let go and have the moment, but it's good to be cautious and aware of your surroundings. So, yes, I'm still trespassing,
Because you never know.
just not in the woods. Yeah, you never know.
Oh, but anyways, you used to sing back in the days. Do you still sing?
Do you hear my voice? It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I lost it because of other things. Yes, I do still sing. I took a break of my own music because I wanted to just expand.
Yeah.
I love working all angles, like even with like television. I want to know how you work the camera, how you work the mics, like all the behind the scenes. So with the music aspect, I started writing for other people, and I worked in a record label for EDM music.
Oh, did you? I did not know that.
Yeah, I did, and I actually have 2 songs that are out, and one of them was in the top charts and had like over 143 million
That
views
you
on
wrote?
the video. I wrote, and they kept my voice.
Oh.
They kept my vocals.
That's cool.
And I always forget about it, but like I don't really talk about what I do. It's so weird. I don't know why. I don't really talk about what I do. I don't really show off a lot.
Yeah,
of it either.
I feel like you do everything. Everything you do comes out good.
Oh, thank you. It's a blessing. It really is. And to write EDM music was so dope. And then I would have to sing on it and then send it back to the producers that's going to give it to a major artist. But DJs can just keep the music, and you know they just put the artist there, but they don't really highlight the artist. With this type of music, it's always about the DJ. So I did that for a little bit, and then just recently, I still have like 3 songs of my own that I want to push out. But you know, I don't know. Life happens, and you're kind of just like doing other things. People make you feel like you have to be pressed to do this and do that.
Yeah.
But when you're someone like you as well, where you're multi-talented, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, where do you start? So then you start being over here. You know, I got like, what is that disorder? ADHD or ADD, whatever you want to call it. I'm
and
like
you want to
that.
stick to one
I'm
thing.
Like, I'm like over here, over here, over here, over here.
Yeah.
But then you go back to, okay, all these things are my makeup of who I am. What is going to be my main thing? And or like, what's the thing I love to do the most? And I love to perform. And I don't look at performing as like, you know, getting on stage. We perform every day we walk outside that door. So me interacting with people is, you know, performing, because I'm not a fake performer. Like what I do is I love it. Everywhere I go is my stage. So whether I'm just with one kid in the classroom versus thousands of people when I'm hosting, I guess I just love people. And so to sum all of that up, as a performer, you could perform anything. I love acting. I love all of that stuff, which I'm in an acting agency now, and I just auditioned for a couple of things. So I'm hoping that you know.
I didn't even know you were into acting.
Yeah, I actually was an actress first before dance. Well, when I took dance to the next level. So acting and music, I found one of my diaries from when I was like 7, and acting was definitely in there. I used to be in acting school. And then like breaking was my release. That's why I was like, ooh, what? I mean, I wasn't really acting when I was breaking. I was like fighting something. It was like my therapy. So I want to have my own talk show.
Oh, that'll be dope.
That's what I want. I want my own talk show. I figured because I do so much and I want to do this and I want to do that. But when I find like my real passion, I don't see me locking in on my music like it's everything, or locking in. I lock in on, like you said, the people. I lock in that connection and that relationship, and just a good energy. So I'm like, you know what? A talk show. Because if I felt like it, I could just get up and sing. If I felt like it, I could do a skit. I could do everything I want to do under one roof instead of having to like focus on that one thing. So my main thing is definitely a talk show. So that's why I'm so happy to see you doing this.
I know.
This is really
Thank
cool.
you. I feel like you have the personality for it. You were doing those skits, Quickie with Nikki.
Yeah.
You don't do those no more, right?
No.
Do you want to get back into doing those?
Yes.
Those are so funny though.
Oh, thank you so
They were
much.
so cool. Yeah. And it's so
you so
catchy.
much.
Quickie with Nikki is so catchy.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's the thing I love the most. And just by you not pushing, but saying, hey, you know, come do this, and it being you, I'm like, yeah, I should. And instantly just knowing that that's in my mind, the whole office thing started like, kind of like, wait a minute, what am I, you know, because I was trying to like search for, you know, where to just begin again. And, you know, people are like, oh, you just set up wherever, you know, just turn on your phone and go. I'm like, those have been my Quickie with Nickies, but those are because I'm in my authentic moments. I'm not going to an office to physically sit there and write everything out and like really, you know, and I'm an event organizer. Why can't I just do that for myself? So, you know, after today, this is kind of like being on your show is a stamp to saying, okay,
So you are
it's
gonna do
time
it.
to begin.
Quickie with Nikki or just your show in general?
A Quickie with Nikki, because that's what that show is. But now it's in more of not content that you've seen that comes
First to
out
say it here.
automatically.
First to say it on the show.
Yeah, a Quickie with Nikki coming at you real quick.
And
Hopefully it comes out quick.
Of course it's Quickie with Nikki.
And the way I spell it, because my last name is Whitaker, Whit. So I thought a Quickie with Nikki, the wit part would be Whit.
HIT. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the start of my last name.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah. And then also like the wit, you know, the witty and all that other stuff. So I'm like, okay, it's actually happening. it's gonna happen. I've already written out so many like episodes and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just like one of those things. It's like, you did all that over here. Now you're running over there. Now you're doing this over there.
Yeah. I could see it, and then you putting the wit, like make it like capitalized and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Making it stand out. That makes sense.
Yep. You're gonna be on my show, right?
Yeah. Invite me. I'll be there.
You're invited already. Duh.
Okay. We in there.
Yes, real quick. All right, and don't be dirty minded for whoever's listening, okay? It ain't gonna be that kind of show. Or is it? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
It's definitely gonna have a moment where there's gonna be a spicy minute.
Okay. Do you want to explain to
Not
the
that kind of
viewers
spicy.
what quickie with Nikki? What are you talking about most of the times? Motivational, funny, like we're talking about it, but the viewers don't know.
Okay, so it's a little bit of everything. The Quickie with Nikki is gonna be like that dose of.
Cut.
Excuse me. No, keep it rolling, baby. We keep it real. A Quickie with Nikki is going to be a little dose of everything. I really love laughing. I tell my students everybody poops, and that sounds crazy, but it's like, people get embarrassed when things happen. But at the end of the day, like everyone poops. I hope they do, or they'll die. But like, sorry, I'm kind of just mixing it all up. Like, where is this going? I'm trying to say it without giving it away.
No, but that's a real thing. Everybody poops.
It does. So like, if people get embarrassed or they're afraid to be themselves or things like that, or they're thinking about like, how is this person thinking of me? I want the show to make people feel like, we're all in this together, and, nobody's perfect. And I just want everyone to like leave the show feeling, that they can be themselves, whatever that is. And it's going to cover, motivational things, but not like, in a funny way. So I want it to be funny so that when I do get to the real stuff, we've already broke down the barriers. We got the laughs out. Now it's time to talk about like serious things, but not like cringy serious stuff, just some down to earth, real shit. You know what I mean? And then after that, we flush it down the toilet. And then we start, and then we go back to other things. And then, my guests that do come on the show will have different surprises underneath their seat, not like no Oprah kind of like, you get a car, nothing like that. We're not there yet, but like different surprises or challenges, and, just a show where you leave feeling like you.
Yeah.
And that, the you that you are isn't alone. And also, I love education and I love history. So you're going to learn something of the past, you're going to learn something of the future, and you're going to be very present for right now.
I felt like you should do it right away. I'm here. I got you. If you want to understand podcasts and cameras and all of that,
yeah,
I'm here.
I would love that. I would really be honored if you can, help me, take my things to the next level.
Yeah.
I mean, can I use a different mic? I don't know if I would want.
A different mic, yeah.
Yeah,
I
keep wanting to bite this thing. I don't know why. It's just all up in my face. It's like, okay.
Oh, no. Quickie with Nikki.
Uh-oh. There's a little snippet, I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
And this is just the morning. Oh, my goodness.
So, talking about your fashion, how could you define your fashion?
Oh, well.
I think your fashion always, like, stood out in general. Like, every time I see him, like, Nikki got some... She got some style. Like, how would you define like your style, like to the people?
Funky fresh.
Funky fresh.
Funky fresh. It depends because I like some days I'll wear something very vintage or like classy. It all depends on the energy or the space that I'm in. But I'm beginning to realize as I'm paying attention and I'm like really looking at myself because I'm such an inward type of person. That like if I pass a mirror real quick, I'm like, oh shit, that's me. Because I'm not really thinking. It's just like a part of me. It's like from within. But it's definitely become very funky. But I like thrift shopping. I like finding things that no one else has and just throwing it together with patterns that you think won't go. I used to want to be a fashion designer, actually, which is another thing of mine. I want to make jackets because I love jackets. The layers are so dope. And this shirt is from, I love supporting like local artists, and his name is Stonington. And it's like everything he does, you'll never get anything the same, and it's just so dope. And it's like right
Does he
from
have
here,
like an IG
Connecticut.
page?
Stonington.
Oh, okay.
Stonington Clothing, and it's so fire. I feel like, and he gifted me this. The back is really dope. He gifted me this when I was hosting the Trinity Hip Hop Festival.
Oh, that's fire.
And so now,
yeah.
like every time I host that festival, I like just rocking his gear because it's so dope. And you got to check him out, because when I'm hosting events, I like to be funky.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I like dressing up. So it all depends. I don't really know. I'm like, like mood rings, depending on what kind of mood you're in.
Oh, yeah.
They'll show
yep.
you the color. That's like my outfit. But I'm like the reverse. Like if I am feeling a little, down, because we're human, I'll wear something vibrant. And
That's
something
funny.
that gives me fun energy.
I could actually see that.
Yeah.
Like mood rings for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what you put on is a reflection of you in a sense, or like how you want to feel.
Yeah.
So I'm not masking anything. I'm just giving it the energy that I want. But usually if I'm throwing things together, I'm just putting a bunch of patterns that are fun, and it makes me feel happy. How about you? What's your style like?
I don't know. I feel like my style's all over. I don't know. I like dressing up athletic. I like urban. I like simple. I like
Yeah.
it all.
You look good in the
Yeah.
urban.
Thank you.
You look like a rap artist right now.
Wow.
You be rapping?
No, that's funny you say that. I was like, my wife is the same way. Like, she's like
Your
into
wife
fashion.
is gorgeous.
Thank you. I
She's
appreciate
into
it.
fashion?
Yeah, she's into fashion as much as me. Oh, so I had,
Oh, y'all
I
be
didn't have
styling on them.
I didn't have this orange hat on, and I was walking outside, and she was like, "Your patterns don't match," because I had this camel pants with this simple brown shirt,
Yeah.
and I was gonna wear the white, but I had a paisley hat. It was the same color as the camel,
Yeah.
but she was like, "The patterns are just all over."
Clashing.
She was like, "Don't do it."
Nah, you broke it up perfectly.
Yeah,
with
she
the
was
orange.
like, "Throw the orange; it'll look better."
Yeah.
But she kind of styled that for me.
Oh, hey now.
Not bad, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I try.
You all good. I just want to see you top rock.
Thank you. I'll top rock next time.
Oh, come on. The power of now. Living in the moment.
Oh, like this book.
Yeah. I read that 3 times.
Oh, did you?
At different times in my life. Because, you could read the same book more than once and get something different out of it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
it's a good book.
Oh, you said you read books. You don't do audiobooks, are you?
Yeah, I don't do audio. I like hearing my own voice. I like to read out loud.
Yeah.
I try the audiobooks, but then if there's a voice that's not resonating,
You know
I'm
what's
like,
dope?
ugh, I gotta turn this off.
You know, it'd be pretty dope. I feel like you have like a unique voice.
Mm-hmm.
What if you did audiobooks?
That'd be crazy.
You would listen to it. If you would listen to it, other people would listen.
Yeah. I mean, you listen to audiobooks. What are the voices like? Come on.
Monotone. Yeah. That's why I feel like if you did it, it'll be dope because you have a unique voice and maybe you should do a book.
Maybe. An audio.
You might do it just to do it, and then it might go up, and then you might collect monetization from it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll read somebody else's book. Because
That.
having to write my story might take a whole lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. I've been
It's a
writing
lot.
a stand-up for the past 5 years. And I'm still on like the first section of it. Stand-up comedy.
First section.
Yeah, writing my own stand-up. I'm
Oh,
only on the
wow.
first section, and it's been like 5 years.
I was gonna ask, you're good friends with what's her name? I bring it up but then forget. My verse?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I didn't know you were good friends with her like that.
Yeah, that's my homie.
And
She's the one that was encouraging me because she spends time with me, and she's like, yo, you need to write a stand-up.
yeah.
She's like, what are you doing? I was like, too much and not enough. You know what I mean? So
I feel like both of y'all bring like real good energy like to the room.
I love her so much. I would
How'd you guys
say
meet?
that we met in Mexico through my best friend's friend, my best friend and a friend that I've known for the same amount of time, like 20 plus years. And they wanted us to go out there and host. And I never met her before. And everyone's always like, oh, you guys have familiar energy. You know,
I was
we're
just gonna
different,
say
but
that
we have like the
you
same
guys are
energy when we're
literally
in
like-
person.
Yeah, you guys are like literally the same
Yeah, we're the same, but we're so different. You know what I mean?
And different talents. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. And they're like, oh my God, you're gonna love her, yada yada blah blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, and I get there and instant connection. Instant sisterhood, like instant connection. But we really clicked because we clicked because we were both silly and girls, I don't know, girls are funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know? But like
Sometimes, yeah.
not yeah, but like for a girl to like really make me laugh, the only girls that do that for me in my life is like my sisters. My
Yeah.
sisters are hilarious. And my mom, our comedy is just like very different. So to meet a girl that can make me laugh so hard.
So she
in
feels
person,
like a sisterhood, right?
yeah, we were jumping off a waterfall actually, and
Wow.
and there was like this undercurrent that was coming, and I just grabbed her by her hair
Why?
because she was gonna go into the undercurrent and
Oh,
like she was
shoot.
sucked into something. So I just grabbed onto her hair for the life of me.
She's all like,
And she's like, yo, I'm telling you, we hit it off personality-wise, energy-wise. Everything was raw and real. We were cracking up first day, first 24 hours. It's like we've known each other forever. And then like what stamped it in that moment for the both of us of how much we actually cared. It's like when you think you can care about a person within 3 days, that was us within the first 24 hours. But we knew it was real when we experienced something dramatic like that, when we went under. But like I grabbed her by her hair and like helped her from, going under that underpass. And then since then, every time we get together, it's literally like a movie. It's,
Yeah.
I can't even, if Integrity was here, she would be the person watching us and seeing the things that we're not seeing because we're living it.
Yeah.
Yo, her stories of us are, I'm like, we did that? That happened? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just
It's
being present. Yeah, not even
Reckless.
realizing. Yeah.
We're reckless in the best way. And, I hope people can always surround themselves around people that just make them
Yeah.
feel good.
I always seen her in like battle raps and stuff. And,
No, she's nasty.
yeah. So I didn't know she was like that, and I didn't even know she was your friend until I seen your page. But like overall, I was like, oh, she's like like
dope.
a sweetheart in general.
Oh, yeah.
But watching her in battle rap, I'm like, damn, I'd be
Monster.
scared of her. Like
Monster.
her, like if I was to battle versus her, like I see her like roasting guys.
Yeah.
And
Even out on the streets when
so-
we're like walking from the club, yo. It's crazy. She'll just start calling things out and roasting them and like freestyling against them. It's hilarious.
wow, I would be scared.
It's so much fun. She's super raw. And yes, she is the biggest sweetheart.
Yeah.
And,
She seems
she's
like real down to earth.
down to earth, super intelligent and very mindful. And she's such a people person.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's dope.
So
Super dope.
is she like at the events that you're at too? Like hip hop events?
It would be such a dream if we can host an event together. Usually she's hosting over there and I'm hosting over here.
You
we
guys
don't
should
get
put
it.
it together.
I know.
I'm
That's
pretty
what we
sure
told
people
her.
would come.
Well, Integrity is going to be coming out when an event.
Oh,
Yeah. You got to get her up here next, but she's coming out with an event and she's definitely going to put all of us ladies together, but I'm not going to spill the tea on that.
okay.
But that one's going to be dope. That one's going to be dope too. But we were thinking, me and my verse were thinking about how we can like orchestrate doing it, but we're both so busy that we come up with so many ideas together and then we're back to our lives
Yeah.
in constant motion. We send those memes where it's just like, oh, when we finally get to be together and do what we said we were going to do. And it's like us at 80 years old.
Where's she located? She's in New York?
Florida.
Oh, she's in Florida.
But today she's in Philly.
She lives in Philly now?
No, right now she's in Philly, but that's a present thing that I
Okay.
want to talk about. But she lives in Florida.
You know what'd be cool? Not even you guys like doing a show. I feel like you guys could put on like a reality show together. I feel like you said, I feel like you guys are like the same. And if you guys did a reality show and you guys have so many talents,
It'd be reckless.
That'd be dope.
It'd be reckless. It'd be reckless. And of course, I'd have to throw my best friend in the mix because when she is with us, everyone always goes to her and look at her like, how do you deal with these two? She's like our mom.
Integrity.
Yeah. My verse is the little sister. I'm the big sister. Integrity's the mom. But then when it comes down to like protecting everybody, I'm the mom. I'm the mama bear. I don't let anyone fuck with us.
Okay.
Like we ended up in some situations and we just, we all take moments where we switch roles, My verse likes to keep everyone hydrated. And we all have our rules. It's is funny. It would be a really dope concept if people can follow us in our lives, but it'd be kind of crazy.
There was a quote you said, I seen on your page. You were saying like every setback is a step up.
Yeah, every setback is a setup.
I said step up.
That's fine. I remember that too. They just did a step up reunion, actually. Not a reunion, but like a step up anniversary. I was in that movie.
Oh, were you?
Yep. In the step up 3D.
I forgot to shout that part.
Wait. No, that's all right. That's funny because Johnny Chu, he was the director of that, and he did Wicked, and everyone's going crazy about that. He definitely didn't forget us in that movie for sure.
Oh, he didn't forget you.
I got kicked off set.
Why?
Well, okay, so I was supposed to be in Step Up 2, and it was me or my other friend, which she is an amazing being, Danielle Polanco. She is an incredible choreographer, dancer, creator. She's just incredible. But we were younger at the time, so it was either me or her to do this, to play the supporting role of the main character. And sometimes I think back and I'm like, I wonder how different my life would have been, because I've always wanted to be an actor more than anything else. How different my life would have been. I wouldn't change anything for the world, but I was just bringing this up the other day. So I had to do a read with Johnny Chu. I don't know what he calls himself now. Is he still Johnny Chu? All right.
Okay, good.
I'm going to call him Johnny. I can't stand my voice right now. I'm so low-key sick. My nose is running. I mean, I did drop real tears, but this is mostly from the runny nose. But anyways, I did a read with him. I learned a lot in that moment. I didn't book it. I can pass as Spanish, but I'm not Spanish, so I didn't know how to speak it, just for like one particular part. And plus I learned, I'm just going to skip past it. But then we ended up being put in the next movie. They reached out to us, and instead of acting, I battled the main characters. And in the actual battle, it was like the final scene where everybody's like, Vega was there. He was an extra in it, and he was down there, but in the front, towards the front of the stage. Mm-hmm. So and I was with, the crew. I was with Integrity, G-Rock, Sweet Lou. We were all up there as a crew from Norway. And I'm like, how do we look Norwegian? But whatever. So anyways, we're battling the main characters, and we're supposed to, it helps the people recording that we don't really go off like that,
What do you mean not go off?
Like, we smoked them.
Oh, like in general, smoked them.
Well, I was battling. I'm a battlehead. So in that moment, I like turned into I don't want to call myself a monster, but a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just went off. And so, like, forgetting that the cameras were there, because I was still in like that art of battle mode, I did what I was supposed to do. We were supposed to battle, but we actually battle. And there was another B-boy across the way. I forget who it was. There was another B-boy across from us, and I remember just going off, and I couldn't stop. And you hear people in the crowd screaming. You hear, "Let's go, Trinity," because that's my Bgirl name. Mm-hmm. And then the director, Johnny, he's literally on the PA system saying, "Trinity, get off the set. Trinity, get off the set." And he's trying to tell you guys have to switch, right? Stop. But I just couldn't help but finish my round and continue smoking the other team. And then
Jimmy, you don't get it. I'm not done. Here you are smoking him. He's like, "You're smoking him. You have to stop."
Oh my gosh, Johnny. He literally did say that. And
I said you said Johnny. Yeah. And I said Jimmy.
Isn't Jimmy John?
Oh, okay.
Can't people
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, when they're John, they're Jimmy. Or is Jimmy John?
Either or.
Oh my gosh. We are doing this kind of early, aren't we?
It's early. You need some coffee.
It's pretty early. I definitely need some coffee and some more sleep, but I hope I'm conveying some things. Yeah, so it's that movie we were in, and then he told me, he's like, "Yo, just wait till the end." And I'm like, "All right, bet." When we went, sorry.
And then what happened?
Thank you for my reset. What happened? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, he kicked me off the set, blah, 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 finished the whole thing. And then after he came up to me, he's like, "Trinity, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "What were you doing?" He's like, you were out there smoking them.
What do you mean kick you off the set?
Like in the center of the stage, I was supposed to like be done with my moves and just back up
Yeah.
for them to come out.
Yeah, he told you to stop, but I thought he like kicked you off. Like,
Oh, like
get out of here.
He was no. He said get off the set, meaning like just the set area in the middle. Yeah,
Okay.
to stop dancing. So they cut the music and everything, and I'm like, what? But there's like hundreds of
Was it this
people in
one?
there.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Well, damn.
Wow, crickets.
That's what it felt like for me when he
Oh,
stopped me.
yeah.
I was like, what? No, I'm kidding.
What'd I do?
Like, why would he do that? But then when we went to go to the premiere, the red carpet premiere, he he came up to me and he said, Trinity, I got something for you. And I was like, what? He's like, stay to the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be seen on on the big screen. Because you could be in a movie, but they might not even show it. Our names are in there under principal dancers. I literally am not even in the movie, but in the credit scene where they have dancers still come out, he put me in there dancing, which is still amazing. But I thought he would like do my hand hops or 90s or my head spins at least. He did a move when I'm doing this in the other girl's face because I was just mocking her move that she was doing. That's not what I was doing, but he did the move that I mocked and threw that in there. I know, but he did it in a funny way, not to be like an asshole, but he did it in a funny way. Anyways, I don't even know why I said that story.
No, that's crazy because you like roasted the person. You probably did all your sets, your moves, thinking like, oh,
I left it all on
it's
the dance
time.
floor. They're like, action.
Just
I'm
to
like,
see none of it.
but in
the
front of
movie.
everybody, I'm like, well, you should have told us not to really battle. Everyone started dying. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. That's
I
crazy.
was young then. That was like about 15 years ago, I think. That's why I'm trying to remember it. It's been a while
Yeah.
since I talked about it. So, bringing up the olden days.
That's not right, though.
I know, right? But I'm so glad that he remembers me. But now after Wicked, like, will he still remember me? Yes, he will.
Oh, he will?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I went to this other audition and he was the director for it. It was In the Heights. And then he's like, Trinity, what are you doing here? And it's funny because when you go to
Was
auditions.
it for that documentary?
No, that was I didn't audition for that one.
Okay.
That was gifted to me by, when you know someone, that was gifted to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's why you got to start a show.
Yep. And I will. It's going to be crazy. I definitely won't be shooting in the morning. You best believe that.
We're not doing this no more.
No. It's going to have to be at least 6 or later.
You're right, yeah.
Oh, man. I don't even actually like start my work until 4 in the afternoon. Oh, man. But we did it. So this being your show, how do you sum up what type of audience do you want?
That's actually a real good question.
Because then that will be like, the things that could be implemented into your shows going forward. So that, because this is our relationship.
Yeah.
And people think you're an interesting person.
Thank you.
People think I'm crazy, even though I'm not showing that side of me right now.
Yeah.
But so they're like, oh, we know that person, or oh, that's my friend. Like they have that connection because they know us. But I feel like, if the whole world were to get to know you, what's that one thing about you that you would want? What type
for
of
the
audience
show?
you want to pull in? Yeah.
When I started, I wasn't sure. I told you this.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was going to dig into production. I wasn't sure if I was going to dig into men's mental health. It was a reason I was doing a podcast. I was like, I got to do one. Then I was like, I actually like talking about everything. I don't want to stick to one subject. But the main thing is, I feel like everybody has a story, and everybody likes to hear stories, and we're all low key famous. The people that aren't even talented, people that don't bring, I don't know, what's the word?
Yeah, everyone has a life. They're alive. And like you said, everybody has a story. So in our own right, we are all stars.
Yeah. So I feel like we're all low key famous. So I feel like just bringing people on, people I feel like have good souls,
Yeah.
like yourself. I just think it's cool to have on a podcast. But people, I feel like I could kick it with. My first podcast name was actually Kick It with Davitson.
I love that.
Then it was Kick It with David. And then it went to a better understanding. But it's a better understanding of you.
Yeah.
Just not we talked about what, like everything,
Yeah.
right? Not just one subject.
That's true.
Yeah.
So a better understanding. So
Of the
how-
person sitting in the chair.
of the person sitting in the chair.
Yeah, and I want to. We were just talking about like I like to like serve for other people. I want to hear your story, what you went through. I just feel like that's the right route. I felt like I was a calling to
Yeah.
ask people, like, right?
Yeah. So the better understanding is, so now it's time for like the niche. Like what's that question that you'll ask everyone that comes? So it can constantly be all over the place and whatever, but
Yeah.
how do you want to now connect it with the audience? Because like, I'm just saying this just because I'm talking to you right now, but
Yeah.
like, what if somebody doesn't even care to understand me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you get the audience or people outside of us to come and get to know us better as well? And just trying to like, even though, like I said, you're talking about a bunch of things, you can have those questions that you ask everybody, you know, like, so basically at the end of it all, you'll have all these little short clips of that one question you asked and
Yeah.
everyone's answer quick, you know,
Yeah.
like something that kind of becomes, I mean, who's your favorite podcast people right now?
I think I talked about in the last show.
Yeah.
Jay Shetty,
Yeah.
but he does the same thing. I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah. He's
Like
awesome.
he asks the questions like the top 3 things or what you don't do. I like Mel Robbins,
Yeah.
Bad Friends,
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn, and the Ramsey Show.
So what, the Ramsey Show.
You know what's the Ramsey
Yeah.
Show?
So what brings, like, what do you feel after watching that show?
What do I feel?
Yeah.
I feel like for Jay Shetty and Mel Robbins, it's more like learning.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Friends is more like we're just laughing. Theo Vaughn is like a mix of like you could be yourself. That's like kind of my main podcast. Be yourself, where you could be serious, you could be funny, you could be all of it. And we all go through life like we actually don't know it all. And I feel like that's the best route to just do it. Like we overthink everything, and that keeps us. It holds us back from doing anything.
Yeah.
And I felt like I just had to do it. But I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, no, but that's amazing. I think you did the best thing is to actually get it to this place and then start doing it, because then it starts to form itself, and then you start, you know, getting the logical. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, I
but
get
the
it.
side of it, like,
Yeah.
you know, those 3 points are like, you know, when I went to school for television and broadcasting, when you're putting together a show, whether it's a podcast or something like that, you have like these different sections. Even though everyone's going to be different, you still have like a structure of just, you know,
Your show, yeah.
Yeah. The structure, okay. So we got the intro. Maybe in the first part, we'll talk about how we know each other. And then the second part is, you know, have you been anywhere lately?
Yeah.
And, you know, like something like that. And then, like, what's that wrap it up part? You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
How do you bring it all together? Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
I right now, I forgot we were even.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
No,
now,
I get
but,
it. It's just, I feel like it's just on go. And then if it happens and I start asking those questions, but I feel like in the meantime, I feel like just do it. Then over time, you'll start doing those things. And in anything, like learning cameras, learning this, learning lighting, like over time, you just do it. And then, of course, we have to perform. If we're on a cast, we have to perform, right? So over time, you start learning those things. I was like, oh, maybe I should ask this. So your show kind of stands out more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because I was just wondering, because based off the people that you do watch, you have motivational speakers in there.
Yeah.
People that, you know, want to dig deeper into the soul and how you can become a better version of yourself. And like you said, the friends that just talk a bunch of shit and have stories about the things they talk about.
Yeah.
So you just bringing up those type of people that you love, I automatically was just like, in my head, forms your show in my brain.
Like all of it
It's going to be
together,
so
right?
good. Yeah. Yeah. Because you have the hardest part, which was that. But taking that in and then now putting it in a format. It'll
Yeah.
be super dope. I'm like super excited for you.
You're single, right?
I am.
So what do you look for in a man?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, you don't
I ain't looking.
in a woman, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
whoa.
Okay.
Definitely strictly dickly over here. No, I'm kidding. Where's my headphones?
Okay.
See, what happened was when things started getting a little crazy, we talking about me being single right now.
Wow.
Got me all flustered. Hold on, what happened here? All right, no, my journey in life, I've always been looking for that special partner, that special person to do life with. And just to kind of sum it all up, that special person was me all along. So I'm literally in the best relationship with myself right now. And it's been such a beautiful opportunity to kind of get to know the person that you're going to be stuck with for life, which is myself. And I really enjoy myself a lot. Like I can be in a room and have the best time alone. And I'm not really looking for something in someone. I know all the things that I want, but right now I'm just focused on my dreams and my goals. And if that partner does come along and adds to my journey, then I'll definitely be open-minded. Because, we go in thinking, oh, you know everything. Sometimes a man can show you something you've never even thought of. So I kind of don't want to put anything on it, just somebody to grow with and continue to learn. And I like my men to be a leader. So I want them to show me things that I don't know, because I feel like I know a lot, but I can constantly keep growing. So somebody that can kind of just elevate me in that way and support everything that I do. And that's really, really funny. Like, I need to laugh with you every single day. Like, I want everything. I don't want to take anything serious. I take things serious, but even
That's a
in the
lot to
serious,
deliver.
it's funny.
What if you thought the person was funny, then like later down the line they're not as funny?
Bye. It's like, no, I'm
That's it?
kidding. No.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It depends. I don't know. I just feel like when you love yourself and you give and you serve and honor yourself and people, that naturally I will come across something that's right. I believe in good karma, and I'm definitely, God's got his plan for me, and that's why I'm not searching anymore. I can't believe I did that for so long. And I had amazing people, but it's just all about the timing in your life. And I think I was just supposed to spend time with myself. So
I feel like that doesn't happen like enough. Like some people, they go from like relationship to relationship.
that used to be me.
Oh, that was you?
That used to be me. And that's why I was like, I can't keep doing that. So I finally stopped. And
Yeah.
now I also feel like my focus is on myself. Because when I am with somebody, I give them 100%. Like I love to give all of me, and I kind of leave nothing for myself. And then I end up thinking, oh, it's you. But really, it was me. Because
It was you, yeah.
I was giving away everything. What was I expecting them to do for me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to do that for myself. And I didn't love to give because I was going to get something in return. But after you give so much and something's not reciprocating, you start looking at the other person. And you're like, wait, that's not what it is. Actually, what I'm supposed to be doing for myself is just like, if I give you these things, I got to give it back to myself at least 2 times more. You know what I mean? So then it's just like this constant, like my cup is completely full right now. And I filled it all up by myself. And I've never felt so complete.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
That's so cool because I never kind of heard something like that. But it makes a lot of sense. Like people, I feel like they got to spend more times with themselves in order to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I would hear like me and my wife, we always be like, oh, how's your cup? How is it filled? Like,
Oh, I love that.
in love. So what are we missing? So we bring things like stuff like that up.
Oh my God, that's so good.
As a couple, we would ask like, so where am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to hear it like from you, like
That's
for
why
yourself.
it's so healthy that you guys are doing that.
But it's cool, like even like for yourself too, like to see that. People don't even see that.
Sometimes people spend time, not because like I never felt like I was looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew me all along. I loved me all along. So those people out there that say, yeah, I love myself, yeah, this and yeah, that, it's true. I really felt all that about myself, and I know what I can give into a relationship. But what I wasn't doing for myself was paying attention more to do these tasks that I've been blessed with and given, like on my in my career. So right now, that's the journey. But I love that you and your wife are doing that, and it's just
Thank you.
super healthy. You guys definitely, you're married, but you're gonna last a lifetime. For you guys to communicate that and say, hey, you know, what can I do here? What should I do here? And you guys are constantly filling the cup for yourselves and each other and your children. That's a dream team right there, and that's what I want. And the only way that can happen is if, you know, obviously getting blessed with a partner that feels, you know, the same way and sees things the way you see and has the same values that you have. Because, you know, like you asked, what if he stops laughing and he's not funny anymore?
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do? You best believe I'm the type of woman, I'll make you laugh. I'm going to make you laugh.
How do you see like the dating market now, like how it is, social media, everything?
I live through other people. I actually haven't been on a date or been on a dating app. I've never joined a dating app.
Oh,
None of that. None of it. Isn't that crazy? I recently hosted a singles event in Brooklyn, which was amazing. It was so amazing to see all the willing participants that want a connection with somebody.
Singles
a genuine,
event? Like,
yeah.
what is that?
A singles event it was like a single mingles, bringing a bunch of people together to interact in a real environment. You know, I can't really, I'm doing my research on the other end, but it's not my experience. I asked the girls and guys at this dating place, like what's the dating life like you asked. And they were saying how terrible it is, how awful it is. And, you know, it's just so many people are single right now because they thought having these apps would like bring people together, but really it's keeping you further away from what's really happening in real life. And they just miss the real thing. They miss going to a place and like being able to look at you and talk to you and feel your physical energy from right in the room and, you know, and just get the vibe. You can't get that through the screen, they're saying. And then when you go to meet them, you know, I mean, I heard horror stories from men and horror stories from women. Like, so they were really appreciative about having an in-person kind of place. There was music. It was, you know, they had some games set up for them. I was walking around and I seen two people that kind of looked like they were interested in each other, brought them together. Like I got on the mic and I'm like, you guys, this is real life. These people are here with real intentions. Don't stand over there. Don't stand over there. Everyone get off your phones.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was like, where am I right now? It was just so crazy to kind of see it in that way.
That's a little weird, though. You had a singles event and you're just on your phone. Like,
they were kind of like nervous. But then I got on the mic and I said, you know what? I really appreciate you guys being open with talking to me about it. When guys go out to meet women, women are so over it. So a lot of women are just kind of just dismissing the guy before he even has a chance. So guys are constantly facing rejection because of other men that made women uncomfortable or for whatever reason, you know what I mean? But I also told the women, like, don't knock him. Like, be open and give everyone a chance just for a hello, you know? Because guys are constantly being rejected. So some of the guys were like, nah, she needs to come up to me. And to me, I'm like, ew. I hate that. But I'm like, you know what? Instead of jumping down his throat right now, let me see why. So I dug deeper. And then that's when I came up with, wow, that makes so much sense. You guys are constantly being rejected or disrespected off the bat just by saying hi. Like, and because of all the things some women have been facing, they're instantly like just rude and mean. So like when you do get the nice guy and you end up, you know, getting rejected by a mean girl, then you get a mean guy and by mean, I mean like somebody that's like, oh, she needs to come talk to me first. Getting rejected by, you know, a nice girl. So I don't know.
What do they call the word now? Like Riz?
What's that?
Oh, I guess it's like, I learned this from the kids.
I got some research to do.
Riz is like, if somebody knows how to talk to somebody, like a girl or a guy, like if they know how to approach somebody and spark a good conversation, I don't know, like
they got the Riz.
Riz got game. You know, we used to say game.
Yeah.
They say Riz game now. Yeah.
I hate all these new terminologies, but that one I like.
Yeah.
I like that one.
The kids made it up, not me.
What?
And there was another one that was funny. They call it aura farming.
Aura
Farming. So it's like
What the-
you trying to look cool, like you trying to look cool in front of people. I'm like, why that though?
Why aura farming?
Like I kind of get it, but why
yeah,
that?
Yeah. Don't put aura in it. Come up with something else. Let's come up with something else.
I know.
When you're trying to look cool, what did we call it? Stunting? Or stunning? Or no, what did we call it? When somebody tried to look cool, but they weren't.
I don't know.
Didn't we call it stunting?
I thought it was stunning, but no, it's like it's like trying to look cool, but you're not actually cool. I don't know what we call that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm glad that they looked up the word aura.
Yeah. At least that, right? Why farming?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
That takes a lot of work to water that and produce something. I don't know. That's weird.
If you had to give one advice to like people chasing their dreams, like cuz you chase so many different dreams, right?
Yeah.
Like what advice would you give the viewers?
The advice I would give the viewers is don't be afraid to be yourself. And if it doesn't feel good anymore, don't do it. Do what feels good and do what you love. And I know money is important to make and I know you got to take care of things, but sometimes when you take that risk to do what you love, the reward is so much bigger in the end. And just, yeah, it's never too late in the sense of if you did put a dream away, open it back up and do it. It's still there for as long as you're on this earth. Don't ever give up. And don't say to yourself, oh, I'm too old, or, oh, that was so long ago. If it means something, do something about it. Life is a short vacation on this earth, so we really have to maximize our time. And there is true power in the moment of now. So definitely, don't count yourself out. And just be you.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a good answer.
I mean that I'm living that right now. I'm 39 years old, and some people are like, can you still get married? Can you still have kids? And sometimes it even comes from family members. I'm not going to say names, but they're not saying anything wrong. They're like, oh, it's too late for you to have kids. Or like, but I'm looking at my life like I'm this age. I have no one. I'm doing everything that I need to do. I'm not going to chase after something that is not meant for me right now. So I'm just going to fulfill what my situation is right now, and all those things will come to me. And if it will happen, it will happen. I'm not sitting back, not doing nothing about it. I'm doing the most in my life with what's in my control, and what's in my control is myself. So I am constantly doing everything I can to be the best version of myself, so no matter what, just keep pushing, keep going.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
And for people that like are single, like I'm pretty sure like deal with the same thing, and they feel like they might be older. They feel like they might need what their family's talking about, or they're like, how do you go through that? Like what's the best way?
Yeah, at first it
to
hurt.
deal with that.
At first it hurt when hearing those things being said to you.
Like you want to like react like you motherfucker.
You're like, duh. I'm like, but now I actually make it comedy. I'm like, oh, so you just want me to be miserable with someone just to have this life outside of what you're seeing, not what you're feeling. This is my life. It's not yours. It's my life. And I know for me, I don't want to just be with somebody because time is running out for my clock to have a baby. You know what I mean? I'm going to be attached to this person for the rest of my life. Like, people shouldn't just throw babies into this world because of that.
Yeah.
That's awful. And that's why there's not a lot of success. There is, but there's not, because people are going based off of what society's saying. And also, like, what our bodies are doing. But I'm hearing so many stories about women older now are having kids like normal. And I think it's because they got into a healthy mentality and they stopped listening to the voices. And if you're meant to have that, you will. You just got to stay focused on the right things. Treat your body good. Don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, just treat your body good.
Yeah.
And take care of you. And when that time comes, your body is going to react. Age truly is nothing but a number. What people got to pay attention to is not like the age, but the time in the sense of like where you're at right now. Like not ahead, not yesterday, but just like right now. Because what you're doing right now will hopefully filter into the next day in a positive way. But yeah, I should just suggest everybody to like cancel out the voices, even their own, and just say, I will have the desires of my heart and I'll keep being better towards myself, and that energy will come to me, you know?
Yeah. We could just do this.
Yeah, that too. The age I'm at, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, fuck it. But I usually say it's my life, not yours.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I'm acting crazy or silly and people are looking and a person with me, they're like, wow, everyone's looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it's my life to live, not theirs.
And if you feel good,
You know?
and if you feel good, and just leave it at that. And
Yeah.
not only that, you're like, oh, cool, like auntie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I still get a little emotional sometimes because I'm like, you know, to have and to hold. It's only natural. But
Yeah.
like if I'm sitting there down about it every day, how am I supposed to function in life? A dream of mine was as big as me wanting a talk shower to be, you know, I don't call it famous for me or like
Yeah.
a superstar. I call it a God star because for me, it's about shining God's light through me and, you know, using all the talents and gifts that he's blessed me with
Yeah.
to, you know, showcase that to the world. Because that's the one person I really, truly live in the audience for. I'm not perfect. I'm still a little reckless. But me and God got a relationship. He knows. He's like, oh, that's just her being her.
Yeah.
But, you know, my other dream was to have a husband, and a successful husband, a team player, and a family. But I guess there was other things that were inside my soul that needed my attention just a little bit more. And it's been such a blessing to give this love and affection, like you said, as an aunt, or to, you know, being a teacher, all the students that I have. It's
Yeah.
been such a blessing. And I kind of low-key come home and be like, oh, wait, it's just me now. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but like a good way, you know? I'm like, oh, I'm about to hop on a flight, or oh, I'm about to do this. You know, other people are like, we got to get a babysitter, we got to do this. So I'm trying to find the joy in not having
Oh, yeah.
not having children, but that's helped me cope with it, to be like, okay, I could kind of do whatever I want. But on my free time, I'm always with my sister's kids. She's like, what are you doing? She's like, you're single, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, why do you always come get with these kids? I was like, because I love them.
Because I love these kids.
I love these kids. Because guess what? When I want to go and do all that, I bring them right back to you.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
But you best believe when I, you know, have the right partner and, you know, and I start my journey with having kids, I'm going to be the best mom in the world.
I would say that too. You seem like you would be a real good mom.
Yeah, I want to be. So, but when the time is right, it's all on God's time.
Okay.
Until then, I'll be everyone else's mama for the few hours I got with him, and then back to your real mom. Yeah.
That's it. You go back home.
Yep, exactly.
If you want to tell the viewers, where can they find you?
Right here on the show. Well, it was definitely a blessing, you know, regardless of the circumstances of coming here.
Yeah.
I feel super proud and
Thank you.
really happy to be here. And if there's ever anything that you need as well, I got your back, and I would love to definitely kick it with David.
Yeah.
And it's been great. It's been fun. I appreciate you. And for anyone that also is, like you said, the viewers looking for me, you can find me at Bgirl Trinity on Instagram. And I don't really use Facebook that much.
No.
And I just started my TikTok. I have one video up, but this one is coming at you. You don't have to put that in there either, maybe, because it's supposed to be whenever. Because what if it's already running, right?
Oh, yeah, because people are like, where's she?
Yeah, I know. So you can find me on Instagram at Bgirl Trinity. And then under that little thing, you'll see a quickie with Nikki, or Nikki loves you, that kind of verbiage. And then on TikTok, it's a quickie with Nikki. So that's how you can find me and check out the journey and the chaos when I decide to start sharing my life with everybody. Because I'm so busy and I wish somebody else could just do it for me.
We'll
I'm
be
kidding.
waiting.
Excuses. I sound like a bunch of excuses. Stop making excuses. You have to set up your life success. No excuses. I'm telling you that, but I'm like actually telling myself that. And after being on this show with David has definitely gave me that last push that I needed to say now. So
Thank you.
Nah, for real. That's why no matter how sick I was feeling, I was just like my spirit wanted to be here, no matter what. I woke up like blowing my nose. It was disgusting. I'm like, I'm supposed to be here, and it's for you. And now, 360. I'm like, whoa, this makes sense.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be here. So
That's
thank
dope.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And shout out to everything that you're doing. And I'm actually anxious to hear your music.
I appreciate it.
He's got moves on the floor and musically.
In the
like,
music,
I
yeah.
mean, for you to be dancing like that, the sounds that you used to hear when you top rocked, I was like, whoa. Like I was seeing music when you danced. And like sometimes those sounds weren't there, but they became there because the way you created it is as if they were supposed to be there. So for that type of talent, I can't wait to hear the music that, you're about to bring to the table again. So till
I'll be
next
back.
time, you better. Till next time, fam.
Till next time, make sure you subscribe and like. Link will be in the bottom. Thank you. Peace.
Peace. I'm just hungry. I think that's what I am. And you get your mind out of the gutter.